is today. What's good Memphis is on the way from B101.
Is obsessed with Wicked, likes...
Center with more than 120 fueling stations. Man, that's a lot. And just over the bridge. Now, what's the name of it again? I think Buc-ee's. Okay, yeah. Did we stop there when I just went to? I don't know. Anyway, this essentially means Midtown and downtown Memphis is getting a Buc-ee's, right? Now you can stock up on the West Memphis Walmart and Walgreens liquor store and Buc-ee's all in one go. All right, okay. Anyway, who can oust him? That's the question that certain court judge Felicia Corbin Johnson is still weighing in on the ousting case against Wanda Halbert. Anyway, so Corbin Johnson dismissed the first ouster lawsuit against Halbert, which was made on grounds that she had willfully neglected her duty in office. Now, 3 months after a second ouster attempt was on file, Corbin Johnson is still considering what to do. Shelby County Attorney Offices has hired a special counsel to bring the loss. Y'all spending more money? Mike, stay focused. Anyway, plus the Memphis Police Department goes after fugitives. A Florida man admits to stealing from FedEx, and a new sneaker shop brings soul to the Broad Avenue Artist District. All right, those are some things you can read about in the Daily Memphian. And let me give you a couple of headlines that I haven't. Oh, you know, I did proofread this one a little bit, so let me go in there right quick. All right, let's see what we got here. Hezbollah has appointed somebody as a new leader. Right then, Belgium, lost city to discover. Archaeologists and sports. New York Yankees top Los Angeles Dodgers 11-4 in Game 4 to avoid the World Series sweep. Game 5 is set for tonight. Okay. Oscar and Beta-nominated actress, best known for a starring role in Tootsie and Young Frankenstein, has died. Tara Carr. Also, Elmora leads the 2024 Gotham Awards, nominated for independent films. All right, and let's see what we got here. Science, LinkedIn launches, hiring Eris, an AI-powered agent built to take on a number of tasks involved in employee recruitment. Oh, wow. All right, LinkedIn has launched a hiring assistant. It's an AI-powered agent. So you're going to get LinkedIn for real. Ocean science observed the largest predator ever recorded. Millions of small little fish formed a mile-long group while they fed on cod. So, stock market, alphabet, first generation. Let me tell you what happened on this day in history, and I'm done. President John Adams was born on this day in 1735. Orson Welles broadcast The War of the Worlds. That was a radio hoax that he said that aliens were coming, that kind of stuff. People all over the United States, at least, that were listening. I mean, they really panicked, causing mass panic in the United States. This was back in 1938. You ought to Google that phenomenon, The War of the Worlds, Orson Welles. And then you can see how easily, as a society, we can be duped. And now they've just perfected that you get it every evening at 6 o'clock on the news. Such a day, right? It's gonna go. Muhammad Ali defeats George Frazier on this day in the historic Rumble in the Jungle. On this day back in 1974. And Ivanka Trump was born on this day in 1981. Muhammad Ali once said, once we realize we are all members of humanity, we will want to compete in the spirit of love. All right, that's what's up. All right, it is 7:16, so it's in the spirit of me getting up out of here at 7:30. I got to move right on into my conversation with our very special guest. All right, let's take a quick look at traffic first as I make this transition, and let's see if we got any new accidents working out here. All right, I-40 westbound at the Davies Plantation Road overpass. There's a crash that has the left lane blocked. Also, injury crash South Mendenhall Road at Mount Moriah Road, and then Prescott Road at Arnold Road. There's a crash, a vehicle pole involved there. The lines are down, so please be careful, buckle up, and drive safely. All right, buckle up. Oh, can you go what? Oh, man. No. All right. Somebody might come in and get me. All right, y'all. Here we go live. Yeah, 88.5. Sorry, sister. Let's see, then I got
We have about 200 people in this store. Because they're in a show.
There you go, baby boy. All right, sorry, sister, we can't make it down there. I'm so sorry, sister, because We got to knock this on out. It's 7:17. All right, so and boom, good morning, 88.5 WQOX on your radio and online. Thanks for turning us on. It is a beautiful Wednesday, a Warrior Wednesday, a day that we lift up our male energy and talk about things that brothers are doing in the community that are positive and that definitely benefit the larger community. And so I thought that I'd already talked to this brother. I met him at some event that we had, and they kind of told me some of the things that he was doing in the community, and I wanted to just kind of expose that to, again, kind of make the point that there are a lot of great things that are happening in this city, a lot of men that are doing great things. And are you ready, Mr. Tony? All right, Mr. Tony Cowan is in the room. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man, where you're originally from and the name of the organization that you're in.
I'm originally from, my name's Tony Cowan. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, 3rd Parkway by West Bard Street.
Okay.
I'm a proud graduate of D. George Washington Carver High School class of 2001.
All right.
The organization is our Boys to Men and Memphis Mentoring Program, and our motto is on the bridge of life, no child shall walk alone.
That's what's up, man. So growing up, did you have to walk alone, or was it somebody that's kind of in the space that you're trying to be in now?
Oh, wow, I walked alone for a very long time as a young kid growing up. And then my grandparents eventually got hold to us, and my grandfather and my grandmother, they did a great job raising us. But, you know, the walking alone I did at a young age caused me to go astray. Do different things in life.
Do you think it's, and I don't know, maybe 50-50, but do you think it's more important to be able to clean up stuff on the back end with good maybe mentoring programs, or is it more important to maybe catch it on the front end so you can kind of control what that kind of looks like?
Honestly, I think it's awesome on both sides, and I say that because it depends on everyone's situation is different. Like mine got cleaned up on the backside. I was born a premature baby, put in the incubator. My mother got addicted to drugs right when crack hit the scene. And so she, unbeknownst to her, she was pregnant with me. And so she was on drugs for the majority of my life. Every time anybody ever tried to kill me, I was 14 years old. It was at the hands of my mother. But I learned at a young age that my mother was sick. You know what I mean? She had suffered from some very traumatic things growing up, and God put it in me at a young age to be able to understand and know this. So I went through it. He told me a long time ago. He said, you went through the mess you went through, so you can understand my message when you share all the trials and tests you overcame, so you can not only be strong enough to carry your testimony, but share it when the time comes. So I'm grateful for that.
A lot of folk, man, with the, when they see a parent-child relationship, they think it's always got to be one way. You know what I mean? Your mama, and these are the people who are, oftentimes given the rule over us. And so you being able to see it from that side, what do you say to young people who may be, for lack of a better word, trapped in a situation like that, maybe where their parents love them, but they may be on something that has them kind of out of their right mind?
Talk to him. I just encourage him to talk to him. And the only reason I said I have a son and a daughter. My daughter and I, we have an amazing relationship. She's 23 years old. She graduates college with a bachelor's degree in biology. My son's a freshman in high school, and he's a soccer star, in the eastern region of Tennessee, where he plays travel ball. So the way I raise, they talk to me and everything, and I talk to them. So I encourage the parents, first of all, if they see that in their child, to go and talk to the child and tap into the kid. I believe as long as the parents are in their lives, and that's a great thing. It's more up to the parent to tap into the kid than the kid to tap into the parent, if that makes sense.
All right, so then you made it out, and then on the back end, though, you say your grandparents got a hold to you, but outside of your home, were there any other influences that really kind of steered you toward maybe what you should be doing?
No, where I was from, you either sold drugs or you used drugs. So I ended up selling drugs, and then later in life I unfortunately got addicted to drugs. You know what I mean? Because it's all I knew, and it's all I saw, and it's all I grew up around. Everybody, like I said, we grew up poor, but you couldn't tell us we were poor. You know what I mean? Everybody in the hood was poor. And then the way my grandmother raised us, she made that commodity food so good that she fed the whole neighborhood with it. So.
And I'm thinking, as you're talking, I'm thinking about a lot of people talk about the ACE, adverse childhood experiences. You familiar with that? It's like philosophy or whatever. And I can just sit there and listen to you, and people are amazed that folk make it out with one or two aces. It sounds like you had all the aces. You understand what I'm saying? And yet you've been on the back end. Life gave you the opportunity to find yourself again. Oftentimes, though, we blame the victims, and we blame you, because even though you had all the mitigating circumstances, we don't care what that pull yourself up by the bootstrap. if you're in the moments that you're in it, at your lowest, and people are beating you up at those moments, like somebody's listening to us right now, they're at their lowest, and somebody is beating them up right now, telling them what they could do and what they should be like, and that kind of thing, and they know they got more on the inside, but they just can't find the strength to find it. What do you say to them right now, man? How are you able to come out of drugs and then be able to raise kids that are doing great and amazing things?
I had to tap into my reason why.
Okay.
With my mentoring program, what I do, I mentor teenage boys, and I utilize equine assisted therapeutic activities, horse therapy.
Okay.
But it's not about teaching them how to about liking horses. I don't even care if they want to deal with or interact with a horse ever again in their life. I teach them how to apply the life lessons that they learn when it comes to dealing with a horse. I teach them how to overcome fears, build their self-confidence, and I not only teach them the concept that leaders lead, I instill that mentality in them. So, and that's a way that I help them combat peer pressure.
Okay.
And so what led me to doing it is I was at a point, when they say hit rock bottom, I hit rock bottom this last time, and I went through it. And I lost the most important thing in my life. And when I lost my family, I had to tap into my reason why.
Yeah.
And God sent me on a 40-day, 40-night spiritual journey last year, and I lived out the back of a box truck in Winston, Georgia, and I went to Sofa Ranch. Unbeknownst to me at the time, the acronyms SOOFA stand for Stretch Out on Faith Again. And so once I got to that ranch, that's what God introduced me to equine assisted therapy. And in the back of that box, truck, whatnot, I had my own Damascus Road experience. And that's a long conversation for another time. But long story short, I woke up that next day and I became the man I am today.
Wow.
Like I said, it was about 18. That happened. The day I left was March 4th, 2023. Unbeknownst to me, on the day I hit the road, that was my mother's birthday. And I asked God, I said, when I got to drive, because I started talking to God, because March 1st, a good friend of mine, Smitty, he called me, because that was the day I was from the end of I was living in my bathroom every day, praying to God to be dead. I wasn't eating, I was just drinking soda and juice. I had lost 25 pounds. Smitty called me, did a wellness check on me, March 1st of 2023. And then God told me, and I sat on the couch after the police left. Shout out to the Memphis police guys that come out and do the wellness checks.
You say 2023?
2023. This just happened in my life last year. This is brand new. I never interacted with horses or none of this. I retired from the Army in 2020, and that's what led me to the state of depression. Because I got 4 combat tools. I got a Purple Heart, Bronze Star. I got so many armor commendation medals that I had to get 2 ribbons to wear them on. I'm a highly decorated combat vet. I loved what I did. And so now I get out the Army, they tell me I got to be a civilian, and I couldn't cope with it. I can't be something that I don't even interact with my entire adult life. You know what I mean?
Are the kids in your life at this time?
They are, and we have
no. Me back then.
Yes. I pulled both of my kids. I was the first person to hold both of my kids. And I've been in their life. That's my reason why. So like I said, when I went through that bottom, that's when I went and I went on this spiritual journey. And I came back, and so now I do it as I do for my kids. You know what I mean? My son tells me I'm the guy he looks up to. My daughter told my wife at the time, one time, I want to marry a man like my dad. And so they the reason that I became the man I am today. So,
but I would imagine their opinion of you was the same. When you were kind of on drugs and out there, you still look good to them, right?
It was. I tell you, it was 2 occasions that changed my life for both of my kids. 2 occasions. It happened once with each of them. I ended up going to jail on Christmas Eve. And I had a psychotic break. I told the police to take me to jail, and then they tried to let me out of jail on Christmas Day. But I knew my mind wasn't stable yet, and so I bust my own head open on the wall in jail so that they wouldn't let me out. And so they let me out on the 26th. And me and my daughter didn't talk for almost 2 weeks. And I talked to her. I said, why are you being short with me? Because we talk all the time. She's about 21 at the time, 20 at the time, I believe. And she said, I don't know my daddy no more. She said, the fact that you stayed in jail intentionally on Christmas, she said, I don't know you, Dad. And it's scary. And it changed my relationship with my daughter. And then my son, just happened to my son last year. Like I said, my life, I'm this guy I am now. I'm still learning this guy. My son, he was 14 last year, and we got out the truck and he started crying. And I said, man, what you crying for now? And he said, Dad, I don't know what you want from me. He said, everything you asking me, I'm trying, and I'm going hard at it. And you see me go, you know I don't know this stuff, and you still getting on me. And I started crying right there talking to my son. And I said, I apologize to you, son. I said, because I'm trying to raise you the way that I was raised. But you're not being raised how I was raised. My son, if my son come to the hood, they shoot 3 times, he gonna nudge me on the shoulder. We gotta go, Pop. But he don't even like
different lifestyle.
It's different lifestyle, so I can't raise him. So my son and my daughter taught me that I can't be the man that I was and raised in the way I was raising them, especially if that's not who I am and that's not who I want them to be. I'm not even raising them to be there, so how dare I sit there and raise them as if they're so.
Yeah, it's a lot to unpack in your entire story,
yes,
and
yes,
unfortunately, I don't have that kind of time.
Yes,
definitely, man, it's been great. And so for the horses, where do you get access to them? Where did that come from? Tell us about that right quick.
When the last week of my journey, I was down in Mississippi looking for a horse. All the people I know down there, I went to their houses, I asked them, nobody knew nobody selling the horse. But then I got introduced to this man, Mr. George Haley down there. He got a barn, Haley State.
But why did you want a horse?
Because once I came back from Georgia and I was introduced to equine assisted therapy, that's what changed my life. So I had to get me one. So my first horse was my Spirit down there. She still is. And so that's why and that's when I started utilizing my service to reach out to the kids. Because God told me to go back and freely give what was freely given to you to help others. So I don't charge for my mentoring that I do. Okay, how can they get at you? How can they reach out to you? Well, my phone number is 901-833-7696. And you can call me, text me, and leave it. And we do for any needs that you may have, or you can reach me on Facebook. My Facebook name is Antonio Cowan, ANTONIOCOWAN, and on TikTok is Antonio Cowan, the number 2.
What have you seen? What is one of the most enjoyable things that you've seen in the short work that you've done? Like, what is an example of?
I thank you for asking me that, because that's the reason why I do what it is. I had a grandmother came to me with tears in her eyes, hugged me, and thanked me because I don't steal cars anymore. And then I have a mother. She called me about almost 4 months ago now, and she asked me, can I talk to her son? He's 24 years old. I said, yeah. So I talked to him, and about 3 weeks ago now, we shipped him off to basic training. I got another young man, his mother put me on this list at school. So when she called me and said he cutting up in school, I go to the office, figure out what class he in, and I just sit at the back of the class, speak to the teacher. And when he look around and when he see me, he straighten up and frown up, but he straighten up and he sit up straight. And then I leave school, he don't even know I leave because I sneak out the back door. And just the mutual respect that he and I done gained. So I love the results that I see from doing what I do.
That's what's up. Ultimately, what would you like to see, not just for Memphis, but nationwide?
I want to see the equine assisted therapeutic activities grow in our community. That's the reason I say our community, because not being segregating anything, but in other communities, horse therapy is a big thing, you know what I mean? But horse therapy is something that we not only know anything, we don't utilize it or have access to. So I just want to see our kids get more access to it, because again, not only because I know it worked, but for the evidence-based results that I also have.
That's what's up, man. Yes, well, I thank you so much for taking a moment to.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Man, it's just a blessing. Where did we originally meet at?
It was a Memphis Shelby County School event out at the event center. I forget exactly.
Oh, the parent thing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The 180 Choice Summit that Dr. Fagan hosts. Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Dr. Fagan and the school board hosts. Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Any final shout out? Any final words you want to give to our audience?
I live by saying, say God has a purpose for your pain, a reason for your struggle, and a reward for your faithfulness. And when you tap into your reason why, you're going to understand the concept of that saying. So don't allow anyone or anything to cause you to knock you off track. When you know you're walking in alignment with what God has you called to be out here doing, don't you let nobody cause you to think otherwise. And remember, God give each one of us the same 24 hours in a day to be great. What you gonna do with yours? Let's go.
That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, live on 88.5, you just joining us, Mr. Antonio Cowan.
C-O-W-A-N.
All right, so man, he said a lot, and I know he's got a lot more to say. So get at him, book him, let him be on a panel, let him talk about real life stuff. And he may change one of the young persons in your lives' life. All right?
We will change lives.
If it's good and it's happening in Memphis, it's happening on the only station you and your family can agree on. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I got to head on.
Sugarfoot. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
I gotta get my spoon. My knee mouth. My paper is. my phone. They gotta find where it's at. You got the phone. It look like this. Oh. See this wagon is called.
Bag and a bad attitude. That's all I need to get me in a good mood. She can walk with a switch and talk with sweet slang. I love it when a woman is scared to do a thing. Standing at the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. Once she gets pumping, it's hard to make the hottie stop. She likes to dance to the rap jam. She's sweet as brown sugar with the candy yams. Honey coated complexes, using Cabernet. Let's hear it for the girls from around the way. That's why I had to dedicate at least one rhyme to all the cuties in the neighborhood. Cause if I didn't tell you, then another brother would. It's sweet like sugar with your gangster talk. Wanna eat you like a cookie when I see you walk. With your rayon silk, or maybe even denim. It really doesn't matter as long as you're in them. You can break hearts and manipulate minds, or surrender, act tender, be gentle and kind. You always know what to say and do. Go flip when you think your man is playing you. Not cheap or petty, you're ready for loving. You're real independent, so your parents be bugging. But if you ever need a place to stay, come around my way. Bobby Brown button on your sleeve. I tell you come in, you say meet me halfway. Cause brothers been popping that yang all day. Around the way you're like a neighborhood jewel. All the homeboys sweat you so you're crazy cool. Wear your gold in the summer with your biking shorts. While you're watching all the brothers on the basketball court. Going to the movies with your homegirl crew. While a businessman in suits be hawking you. Baby hair pumping, lip gloss is shining. I think you're in the mood for whining and dining. So we can go out and eat somewhere. We got a lot of private jokes to share. Lisa, Angela, Pamela, Renee, I love you. Keep me from around the way. Blackstreet, the homies got at me, collab creations, funk like agony, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. As long as my credit can vouch, that dog couldn't get you. Tell me who could stop us, Dre making moves, attracting honeys like a magnet, giving them orgasms with my mellow accent. Still moving this flavor with the homies Blackstreet and Teddy, the original rough shakers.
Down, good Lord, baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly this, you don't play around, cover much ground, gang pop down. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day, to play away. I can't get her out of my mind. Wow, I think about the girl all the time. Wow. East side to the west side, back ride, it's no smile. She got chicks in the stash, got the cash, back with the gas. By no means that bad, as long as she doesn't have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10. I wanna get in, can I get down? I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. She's got class and style, knowledge by the time. Baby never asked why, very low key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no. Let me tell you how it goes. Heard the word, spins the verb, lovers it curves so sweet what you heard. Rolling with the fatness, you don't even know what the half is. You got to pay to play, just for shorty bang bang the I like the way you work it, trust tight all day, every day. You're blowing my mind, maybe inside, baby I can get you in my ride. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, you know that girl looks good. Hey yo, 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 my kind of girl. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo,
Cause that's my peace and we both speak. Flying first class from New York City to Blackstreet. What you know about me? Now don't hit up for nothing. Party here with a frame, 40 by my shorty. Ask for me, icy gleaming pinky diamond ring. We be I just click up for this thing. Ain't you getting bored with these fake boards? I shows and proves, no doubt. I've been excused, so please excuse if I come up with rules. That's just me, and that's how a player's got to be. Stay kicking game with a capital G. Ask the peoples on my block, I'm as real as can be. Word is born, faking moves never been my thing. So Teddy, pass the word for Yoga and Chauncey. I'll be sending the call and stay around 3:30. Queen Pen and Blackstreet.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity.
Bridging generations with the best in R&B and soul. QOX 88.5 FM Memphis, your Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame station, home of the best jams with Brother John.
88.5 WQOX live outside of Flavor Temple, and we are here with Antonio Parkinson. So tell us about today's event.
I think it's important that, we reiterate the importance of getting out there and voting. We're here to make a statement, especially to African-American men.
Martavius Jones, former Memphis City Councilman. I'm here because this election is too big for black men in particular to sit aside.
That's exactly right. So this is Lee Harris, Mayor of Shelby County. So pleased to be here for a really good cause. We're trying to rally the vote, trying to remind people we have a very important election going on. And so black men are here. You see dozens of black men here. And dozens of black men here will join me behind that podium and we'll rally for the vote, try to get people out to vote and just remind black men that this is a critical election and we want them to get off the sidelines and get out there and vote. Let's give it up for black men.
Our very own attorney, Ben Crump.
I'm very proud to stand with these great leaders in this great city of Memphis, Tennessee. Our votes are so critically wanted by everybody as black men that we need to be intentional about who we vote for and why we are voting. We have to set the example for our community.
88.5 FM encourages all of our registered voters, whether on election day or early voting, to be sure and cast your vote for the candidate of your choice. A reminder from the voice of the Mid-South, 88.5 FM.
Memphis and the Mid-South. What's up? It's your man Kavante. And I need you to tune in to the Midday Vibe. Weekdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. for a high energy boost for your midday.
Listen to it at work every day.
You know at 12 o'clock we got that 12 o'clock lunchbox. And you know when it rains during the lunchbox, you know we slow it down for the quiet storm. You know what I'm talking about. So tune into the Midday Vibe right here.
It sure was happening, y'all. But listening to this music kind of makes me think about when I used to listen to slow jams back in the day. Ooh, like Babyface Whip Appeal or R. Kelly, Bump and Grind. But you know what? Sometimes when I'm just laying down with my man, I get the feeling I need to hear
Just let me play.
Oh yeah. Sweet grooves all night through. Make it sweet all night long.
All night long. Baby, play the song.
It sounds so lovely. You can give me some of that silk, you know. Give it to me. 'Cause you know I like it slow, baby.
So do I.
Yeah.
Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Big up the crew in the area. Still live it like that. No, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Anyone press will hear the fat lady sing. Act like you know, Rico. I know what both don't know. Touch them up and go. Oh, ching ching ching. Here come the hot stepper.
the light, use the second from the left lane to turn left onto Airways Boulevard. Make a U-turn, then turn right onto Ketchum Road.
Long as you keep me safe, I can love you with grace. But it's not a mistake, it is one that you constantly make. So don't break my trust, babe. Love over love. I'm not ashamed.
Turn right onto Ketchum Road, then use the second from the left lane to turn left onto